All right, it should be good.
Like, okay, so I run a Facebook page for my hometown. Long story short,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got like 10,000 people on it, and I'm the one that like freaking created it. So, and there's
Yeah.
me and one other moderator, and it used to be where anybody could post like whatever, like we have rules and stuff, and if we see something that went against the rules, then we take it down or whatever. But there was a time where a kid got arrested because they decided to do an armed robbery. And long story short, the superintendent, I was teaching there as well. I was able to teach at my alma mater for a little bit. But anyway, superintendent came by and was like talking about it or whatever. And he was like, hey, is there any way that you could put on like the posts have to be approved? That way, we don't have something like this in the future where a kid's getting name is getting dragged through the mud and whatever. Because like I'm not checking Facebook during school, so I didn't see that there was a post about it. And but anyway, so I did that. But because of that, now if any of the admins like approve something that Facebook deems like a violation, like somebody literally asked where they can buy a puppy and if anybody has any recommendations on like a shelter they can go to get a puppy. And that was against their standards apparently, and now we are at risk of having the entire group disabled.
Interesting.
Isn't that ridiculous?
That's
Like in
just
another, there's only two violations. There's that one, and the other violation is somebody shared a post about a job offer, and it says that one's against for fraud. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know if a job is real or not? Like, I should be able to allow that to let people that need a job in my hometown like look for one. Like, what? I don't see how any like the fact that our group is at risk of going down is fucking insane. I'm about to just take off the pre-approval bullshit so we don't have to deal with it. Not like I work there anymore. What's the superintendent gonna do?
it
you know?
seems like
Or
some automated bullshit or someone
yeah,
reporting you for no reason.
yeah, it's fucking insane.
That seems
All
weird.
right. Hey, actually, I'm gonna head out, but good
Aw,
luck. Have a good time. Yeah, sorry. Katie just texted. I forgot we have to do laundry and pack before we head to Moorhead this weekend. I'm like, oh shit, that's right.
wait, that's this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
Okay,
What's
yeah,
Moorhead?
that's where we
It's
went to
our
school.
our college town.
Oh, nice.
It's where we went to got our
Yeah, but
undergrads and such. Anyway, have fun, man.
yeah, I'll catch you later. See you this weekend.
Peace.
Peace.
I gotta get a hold of my sister. My nephew is 13 and took a visit to Moorhead and was like, "I want to go to school there." And I was like, Why don't I take you down to homecoming and show you around?"
Mm,
Um, and now I gotta make sure that that's still a thing. Because if not, and he's not going, I'm definitely playing in the band.
cool.
But but he's what's the word I'm looking high? He's high functioning, but he's on the spectrum and doesn't handle like super loud sounds. So I wasn't gonna like make him sit in the band with me so I could play in the band.
Mm.
But if he's not going, then I'm definitely gonna play in the band for sure. Wait, ready?
Yeah, and that sounds pretty fun. I never got into a band in high school. My brother played, but he always like hated practice, so I just like didn't get into it.
Are you a choir guy?
No, I was like general music, like avoided everything music basically. Just did the bare minimum
Okay,
until
what?
college, and then I just started learning like basic guitar in college.
Nice.
and then learned just how to sing a little bit just to join the group, basically. Like enough
Nice.
to pass in a group.
Yeah, my one of my closest friends and also a brother from our chapter is who I'm living with currently, and he had zero musical background. Was like, I don't want to say a jock in high school because he wasn't like a douche, but like was football player and didn't really
Yeah,
have
I was
anything
like
to do with
soccer,
music.
like same thing. Like,
But he clicked with us really well, and he has some of the deepest passion for music of anybody that I've met.
mm,
But just wasn't a musician, and then he was a little tone deaf when he started, but learned how to sing too, and yeah, I remember people were freaking out like, we can't have a non-music major join FIMU, and I'm like, bullshit.
yeah,
Like
that's
nowhere in our
stupid.
things does it say
Yeah,
you have to have a degree in music. It's just that you are passionate about music and the advancement of music. Like that's nothing in our oath says anything about being a bachelor in music.
in the span of 4 years, you need to be like committed to music in your school,
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, get the hell out of here.
especially when music degrees are like the least usable.
Uh, True though. Like
Like
you're
they're so
100%
niche,
not
it's
wrong.
crazy.
Yeah, that most
Unless you get
schools
music
have
ed,
like
music ed's like more
yeah,
broad, right?
that's what I got. But it was still like still even with music ed, it's like how a district has how many fucking math teachers K through 12, and then how many music teachers. You're lucky if you have like if anything, maybe one in the elementary school, one in the middle school, one in the high school. But most schools in my area don't even have that. They just have like a middle school and a high school director that usually go in between buildings, and then somebody teaches general music in grade school. Like, and it's usually like a combined with like art and all that stuff too. So it's like all the arts. That's how most schools are. So it's like you have two and a half people that are, somewhat involved in music, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, so finding a job in that capacity is tough. I mean, I lucked out and got a job right out of college, but
Mm.
it was total happenstance there because like I knew the band director that took over from my old band director, who great guy, but fucking idiot band director.
Just
Like,
like loose connection kind of thing.
yeah. But here's the crazy thing. So I was working at one school, and they were made a lot of decisions about the show that I just thought were terrible, and I brought it up because that's my job, and band director had an ego about it and was just like, I don't think this is gonna work between us, and I was like, okay, like I wasn't shitty about it or anything, but there were a lot of things that he was trying to do that were like way too advanced for his like virtually beginning band, and I'm like, man, I don't think your kids are going to be able to play this like at a high level. Like, why not like get an easier book for them and like be able to focus on the fundamentals, get them going, get them excited about band, grow your numbers, grow your the output that the kids have, and then like just like building a plan instead of just going balls deep into something that they're going to sound awful on because they can't play it, or you have to focus so much time spoon feeding them they're not even learning how to play music, they're just reciting what you told them, like
Mm.
um but yeah, he didn't agree with that, so I was like whatever. But anyway, after that happened, literally the same day a buddy of mine reached out and was like, hey, also a brother from same chapter, was like, hey, we got a tuba spot that just opened up, would you be able to help us? And the school's like one of the best schools in the area, and
Take,
I was like, fuck yeah.
you might want MR this game. Take MR. Take MR. Because you should never be getting hit by Samira.
That's fair, but I will be getting hit by her,
And then, I mean, like, she's going to hit you sometimes, right? But you're going to
but
be
not
more often
Ira.
hit by Zyra or the three other AP champs on the team.
Yeah, true. But anyway, I wound up teaching tuba at one of the best schools in the area, and but I also led like fundamentals in the morning and things like that. And during that, there was a clarinetist there that I had interactions with. Good kid, but the job at my alma mater came open, and it just so happened to be that her dad was the principal, and the principal called the guy that I was working for, the head band director. His name's Nick, and was like, "Hey, how is this guy?" And he's like, "Oh, he's phenomenal." And he was like, so I went into the interview, and literally in the interview, they gave me the job.
Wait, so who's dad?
Clarinetist that I was
Hold on,
kind
you
of
can
teaching.
fight this, fight this. Oh, Ash is so good in these situations. It's crazy. The slow is even better than in the early game. I think Ash slow is better than stuns.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Bro, you're low as fuck. This is troll.
She'll be able to do red and then regen. She has smite, so jungle is kind of stupid. Like she can just lifesteal as long as she's not doing AoE camp. If she gets invaded, she shouldn't gank a singed though. That's like the stupidest thing she could do at low HP. Like what the fuck? That's good. Did not ignite.
He gets exhaust.
Oh, that's troll. That's probably a kill with the ignite. I was like, you guys hit him a lot. But you don't necessarily need to kill. Just getting pressure is good. Eventually, he'll hit another hook. It's what's their jungle? She guys didn't ward really.
That's a good
You get hawk
question.
shots in, and then you can just hawk shot 6 camp. There's Diana crossing down. She's going to Raptors, so she's done 3 camps already.
Sound just went out there for a sec. That was really weird.
Nice. Nice. Her flash down too. Ping flash. I want you to start tracking at least bot flash timer. You don't have to track every flash. Just I want you to learn like one at a time at least. Just
Yeah.
make sure you get really good with the timing on that flash timer, because now you have 5 minutes where you have flash advantage. And you have ghost, so you can just use your ghost too. You don't have to. You can save your flash and just like use ghost to run her down sometimes when she's like deep in the lane. Because now you know flash down, so just abuse it. Yeah, backpack. I would say stay for play, but you already have your item, and you don't want to get locked in lane here when you have a buy.
Yep. No, agreed.
Tier 2 boots.
Tier 2 boots?
Yep. Yep. Refillable? Too late, too late. Just go.
Yep.
For the sake of, you left on a small wave, so like they could crash that in time in theory if you don't have tier 2 boots. And this, I've heard from Vitalis that this is, especially in a longer lane, getting back to lane is crucial.
I just don't know where she's at. I don't want to
You
step
can walk
up
up and start hitting. She's in a bush or something, but I think she backed. Because Samira's playing it weird. So you can start tagging Samira and thinning the wave. Just keep like 3 alive. Because then, that way it's thin enough that you can fight. Start slowing them when Briar gets there. Yeah. She has wind wall. It's kind of hard. Just ping this off. Yeah.
Fuck ton of damage for no reason. Sucks.
It was just a little forced. They sniffed it out like pretty early because they were scared to walk up to push the freeze out. So I think if you guys had just held the freeze and not forced too hard, it was better. Just zone them off, you know. If they respect it, they respect it. But at least they get no farm.
Yep.
Might as well use one hawk shot. Just guess where Dan is.
I thought I got it. I was like, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it's a good job stopping it. Just don't go in.
Stop hitting the wave. Focus her now. Zone. Because you want this to freeze. Because she's trying to back. She's trying to like. She's fucked. Like if you just zone her and play bushes and stuff. You guys just need a ward in the river essentially. But you hit it too much, and then Nautilus hit the wave too. So it's kind of they're fine now. And then yeah, no vision river. So they're like spam pinging for help. So the fucking Avengers are gonna show up. You know what I mean? But if you know that's happening a little sooner, you can like play just to bait it out, waste time. Yasuo gets a plate or like a crash at least. They lose a wave mid, but it's a singed mid, so it's like really hard for Yas to like.
After back.
Yas can't really match singed.
I didn't.
Shove,
stop her
shove,
back.
shove,
What
shove.
the fuck?
Because you don't want to waste time here. Just go hit drag. Oh, go up, go up. Too late. Yeah, Singed is already there.
I'm just gonna.
You guys just leave. Yeah, they're letting you shove. And Yasuo got a kill. It's fucking GG. Nice. Maybe you can block her from coming back to lane. She's gonna have to win well. Yeah, you just hit her.
Oh,
I mean, it's a good dash. I think Nautilus missed his hook too. Or he got it wind walled or something.
I think it was
Still just
Windwall.
tag her with an auto or something. Oh, wow, Zyra's in a weird pocket of vision there. She was out of vision somehow, like in that crevice.
Fire's just fucking running
You
it
can
down.
say, you
I
can
don't.
say.
Yeah, I'd say I can't back here.
Nice, got it. Tier 2 boots, Cap.
Yep.
That's
though.
that's the reason why it's like a lot of times you literally miss. Like I counted in the last game, I didn't do this tier 2 boots thing. I missed like an entire cannon wave because I didn't get the tier 2 boots. Just the way that like it was like bad RNG on the wave, but still, it can happen. And if you let's say you hit tab, you have tier 2 boots and they don't, you can use that movement speed gap to run them down. Because right there, that auto she just did, you could have just moved forward and hit her. What's she gonna do if you just auto her?
Because we see, bruh.
But really though, like, because you have to do stuff like that to come back in these games. You have to use your boot gap. Just when you realize where they are on the map, but it's hard when they have a number disadvantage sometimes. But she can't be there always. Like here, don't let her hit this cannon. Like, just hit her. Why are you not autoing? You have longer range than her. Like, your range is like Caitlyn.
Okay, we need to.
She thinks she has like you played Samira before. Like her range is like a fucking melee champ. You should be every time she's hitting the wave, she should be in your auto range.
Yeah.
And I get you're scared of Zyra, but like once Zyra's on cooldowns, whatever. Nice.
Okay.
Nice, sir. He's done. Stay for the wave. Do not walk up to that bush. What the fuck are you doing? Do you know Diana Flash?
I don't think she did.
Why the fuck did you walk up to that bush?
I was focused on the farm and I walked up too far.
Yeah.
Exactly what it was.
You're like you were in even under turret. That's in her flash distance or flashy. If she wants to just be a psychopath and kill you.
Steel caps on me? What the fuck? This Sen's just gonna be a fucking problem, bro.
Your champ deals with him decently. Yeah, hit her. Don't let her. It's okay to walk up and hit her there. She's like pincered by the wall. Where's she gonna go?
Somebody's here.
You're here now. Just try to be like when the moments there, what like when the Zyra is not there, you gotta abuse those moments more. Zyra, like, look to hit tab. What does Zyra have for boots? She has tier 2, but like her move speed's still like she can't like sprint around the map. She doesn't have mobies. She can't be everywhere at once. You guys just need vision first before you do this.
They're walking up super aggressive. I'm worried about putting a ward in the bush.
Then you know they have a jungler there. You don't have to walk up, right? They gave it away.
Yep.
You should have just been pinging back on Nautilus. I should have told you, because that's the only thing you can do better there. Really, is just alert Nautilus, because he might not see that like tell. Nice, you hit him. That's huge. 1k gold to Briar. Thank God for bounties.
Real big, 2 shutdowns.
Dude, she's massive now. It's actually huge. What the fuck was that TP?
I don't know, but I got the fuck out of there.
Ping the TP. Ping the TP.
Oh, they're prepping for that, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Just shove. Hey tower. Hey tower. You just saw Zyra mid. What the fuck? Just
I'm
be
just
careful of
worried.
Malphite.
Yeah,
Run,
that's what I
run,
was
run
worried
now.
about.
Run now. Careful. Malphite could cut you off. Just dance like this, where you pressure turret if they leave, but then if they come back, look, come up river now. They're under. You're careful of Malphite ult though. He still has ult. Just keep an eye. You want to help the fight, but just don't get Malphite ulted. Yeah. Or like you can eat it as long as you're gonna live. Careful, Cinch coming. Run. Yeah, I think Cinch. We just have to leave before Cinch gets there. He's dead. It was a nice try.
Still might get the maybe.
Not quite.
And then one more tip. Oh, what the fuck is this Briar doing, bro?
Greeting for kill.
Yeah, I'm not even 100.
It's alright. It's that's the point of the game. It's everyone just threw a bit. It happens.
Oh my god, I'm fucking awful. You didn't see that.
It shit happens. The best thing you can do right now is just like stay good decision making because your team is probably tilted and gonna make bad decisions. Dude, there's nothing to do. Like, careful of Singe because he can just kind of decide to ult and run you down. He has 4 level gap on you. So you kind of just have to play slow, but also aggressive in certain moments. Because ideally, when you get your mythic spike, just wait till you get mythic spike, then you can play aggressive. But you can also look for ults, but it's just they're probably gonna play to kill you, so it's more just keeping yourself alive, and then enemy team will
Look at
make a
that.
mistake. It's
Not hit.
eventually they'll overstep and then throw a shutdown at you again. And Briar already got 2 massive shutdowns, so she's not that weak. She's just underleveled. Yasuo's also underleveled. You're pretty good on XP. Just, do you have Mythic yet? Mm-hmm.
No, not yet. I need 12.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, no, sorry, 11. So.
I guess you could sell D-Blade, but it's probably want to keep that shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Look, yeah, look to altar. What the fuck? Wait out the wind wall. Yeah. Nice spacing though. Good, good. Good. Huge. Why didn't you do that in fucking lane?
That's a good question. A really good question.
No, you did it sometimes. But that's the, you know what I mean? You could do that the whole time.
Yeah, I am putting work on it though.
Yeah, yeah. I think just the minions being there
Not
throws
quite
people
there
off
yet.
sometimes because you have to
Oh, 100,
take minion
100%.
aggro.
Well, that and also just farming. Like I'm
Yeah.
like hyper focused on it, which is good and bad at the same time.
My brain works. I like to bounce between. Like my brain likes to bounce around, so it's easy. It is like intuitive for me to do. Like to manage wave and hit. I had to learn kiting and all that, but it was just like I realized that skill is hard for a lot of people. It's like when the wave is there, just like hitting people. Yeah, oh,
I'm
you're
dead.
gonna get fucking ulted. Yeah, you're dead as fuck. Keep running, keep running. Fuck. If I'm Malphite, I'm just ulting as soon as that ult like hits to buffer it. Just defend the turret. You don't need to do anything else. Careful, that path is fucking greedy. Jesus.
Yeah. Sneaky little beach.
Just push. Just you don't want to. Your Malphite is old, right? You're gonna die.
Yep.
I mean, that was just fucking obvious. Like I don't know.
I was just trying to poke, and then Nautilus fucking throws the.
But if you walk up to auto, you're in range. You can't walk in range. Still, doesn't change that fact. Like, you still have to live. What you can do there, if you want to help, is walk up maximum Malphite ult range, so you space it. But what's to say he doesn't flash ult? So you really have to space you have to space far enough that he can't flash ult you. So not all this hooking in is just troll as fuck. Unless you have flash and can outplay it.
I'm not even. Mm,
Maybe double hits. I hit
of course,
Malphite.
it's the fucking wall, dude. Can't just have an easy.
He might have ult back up.
I know they're all backing, which means I should be able to clear this pink. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
He ulted. Yeah, he did. He flashed it and ult. Maybe he did. It's alright. You got his flash at least. This is a very dead Yasuo. Oh, he flashed.
Set.
Nice.
Like actually worked out. What the fuck?
Yeah, Briar's gonna kill.
Oh.
Oh, set,
my
Briar.
God.
Hey, he got the pink.
Got the pink, baby. That's how we do things. It's not gonna give it to me.
Briar won that. Don't walk
Oh,
into
I wasn't paying. I thought it was off for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. Rule number 1 of League of Legends, and I broke it, bro. Feels bad.
sad
got the
game
assist,
because
though.
the deaths are just like stupid death. There's not much to say, right?
Yeah. You're not wrong. guess I need to go up there.
I don't think you can help till they frontline for you. That was good. That was good what you did. Because you can't like fully assist unless you're gonna int.
Yeah.
Baron, Baron, Baron. Just hit Baron. Fuck the wave. Three dead, one shilling bot, so there's only one that can contest. Well, Sanji's gonna run over, so this is gonna get awkward real quick. Yeah. Kill the plants, kill the plants. Oh, Jesus. It's gonna get fucked up.
Fuck out of here. Oh, I'm fucking dead. I think that's game off of that one, honestly. I mean, it's potentially not, but you got a 20 death top side. It's fucking hard, man. 29 if you include mid. Fucking wild. I'll still make him earn it, but pretty sure it's Drover.
Yeah, it's hard because Zyra has stupid range. There's not much counterplay to her just walking up and poking off Baron. Unless someone's gonna play zone. Like someone can zone Zyra up, but they still TP at you. Unless you guys had cleared the vision first. So, like the Baron call is good in theory, but only if your team plays it like perfect around the pit. With all the little things. That's hard to guarantee. He might have ult still.
Bro, what?
I think you're like
Literally.
trying to hit too much because you needed the space deal. It's like all your deaths are just because you're trying to auto, but you don't wait the ult first. You gotta realize you're like baby chicken roll. You're fucking. You have no defensive item. You can't
Yeah,
tank
yeah,
anything.
I feel like I have to try and make, and that's what I don't like about AD is like I don't have agency when I'm trying to force agency in this role when I shouldn't.
Well,
It's
agency
just like,
can be that you're baiting the ult out. Like he has to hold it until you do something. So it's like if he's smart, he holds it, but most of them will pull the trigger early and miss or something, or just they'll use it on someone else. Because if you think of it from Malphite's perspective, it feels bad to like hold his ult the whole time. Like they want to use their ult before the fight's over. So if you just space it the whole time, he's gonna use it. He's gonna pull the trigger on like your Nautilus or something.
fair.
That's your cue to go in. It's just like playing chicken with him to wait it out. But that's why you play not. That's why you pick Malphite. It's because it's much easier to be the guy that can just hold his ability.
Yeah.
Like Blitzcrank and stuff like that.
Nobody gets honors.
All right, we can just review the early part real quick.
Are you downloading it, or do you want me to?
We're on number one top.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the account I'm on right now.
All right. Can you see this?
1 sec. Let me pull back over.
Hold on, let me turn my volume on.
Oh, it scared me. My cat was walking behind me, and I saw her reflection in the window, and I thought she was walking outside.
Oh
It's
my
like, bro,
god.
how the fuck did you get outside? It's freezing. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same actually.
I'll be right back.
They got the zoomies. I'm back.
All right, I'm back.
Ooh, so I'm going the 1,000 push-ups for St. Jude's this month,
Yeah.
and
How's that
just
going?
knocked out my 34 just now.
Nice.
Whew. I'm fat, bro. Lost over, actually, I almost said 70. Over
Push-ups
80.
are hard.
Yeah, I've lost over 80 pounds, so I'm less fat, but I'm still fat.
Since that's pretty fucking good. 80 pounds in.
Since April of 22,
Damn.
so
Nice.
about a year and a half or so.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah, still got a long way to go. I'm still like 260 something, but I was 338 pounds, and I was like, bruh, I felt bad. I looked like I was puffing out of my skin.
Mm.
I was like winded walking up a flight of steps. It was fucking embarrassing. Just really let myself go when I was teaching, like really hard.
Yeah, it's easy to do. It's
Yeah, but getting back on the horse, eating a lot better, drinking protein shakes, drinking more water than pop, and all that fun stuff. So it's going well.
yeah. I found understanding how you can eat keto sometimes and how fasting and stuff works.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was like eye opening for me. Cause I always thought like keto and fasting were like fad kind of things.
Yeah.
Or like unhealthy for you in some ways if you did it. If like I was like thinking even if you did it right, like it was bad for you, but that's not the case. Like it's only if you do it like poorly. You can do anything poorly basically, but if you do those two things, like mix it, like if you're exercising really heavily, I would avoid eating keto or fasting too much. But if you're not exercising that much, it's like a good way to maintain weight or lose weight still.
Yeah. I haven't exercised a whole lot, but I'll do push-ups and stuff every day, and then and I usually do like around 25 at a time ish now. I also do them slightly inclined because again, I'm fat, so the incline helps a little bit, but I'm still pushing a lot of weight up every time I do it, so it's not like vertical, I'm not like standing against a wall, but like I'll go up like a step or two on the steps to
Yeah,
kind of help me because like when your core weighs that much, it's way harder to do a push up. It puts all that strain on your lower back, and I've got a herniated
yeah. You
disc,
can put
so
your knees down.
yeah, I know, but I feel like a bitch when I do that, so
I mean,
I shouldn't. I know, but you know,
yeah, but it's
it's good. The
it's a
incline's
good way
still
to
good.
it's a good way to accelerate not feeling like a bitch is progressing the exercise. Then you get more
Yeah,
reps in.
I mean, I'm still getting decent amount of reps in doing what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Just the incline, I'd say, is like maybe like 20% easier than a full push up, but still harder than the knee push ups.
That's fair. Um,
My arms
what
are
is
getting
it?
toned as fuck though. Let me tell you, dude. I can see the tendon in your arms and stuff where like if you move your fingers, you can like see the tendon in your
Yeah,
forearm.
yeah, yeah.
I have those now,
Nice.
so that's pretty fucking awesome.
That's a good
And
feeling.
yeah, my triceps have always been pretty huge, but like my biceps never really had definition, and I have the start of like you can see the line for like it's like really noticeable. It's not just like you have to look for it, you know.
Mm.
But
I
it's
had
coming
I had
together.
the opposite problem too, where I was like super skinny, and then I was trying to gain weight basically for the last like few years. But I've kind of settled at a point where I'm not at like my initial goal weight, which I just kind of set some random number, in my head that I needed to get to when I was starting college, because I was playing soccer at the time and like getting pushed off the ball a lot because I was just small or like it's just skinny.
Yeah,
So I was like, okay, I need to get some size, but so I was going to the gym and like eating a lot more, but I just didn't feel good at like I felt like slower if I was like eating too much, you know,
Oh yeah,
or
no, I
like not even
completely
eating too
understand.
much, but like once I hit the weight I was initially thought I wanted to be at, I was like, um, this doesn't feel like it's not my natural weight like that I want to be at. Like if I just eat when I'm hungry and I'm feel comfortable, like I settle at like 10 pounds lower than that weight, or like sometimes less.
Yeah.
But if I'm eating, I eat a lot more than I used to because I run a lot now. But that's what's helped me. It's like I can literally eat like not whatever I want, but like I can eat like a lot of carbs still, which and not really like and just maintain weight because I just burn it off running basically. Just because I do,
How
it's
often
just
do you
slow.
run?
Um, I've gotten to the point where I take a day off every 3 weeks. So it's but they're light runs, so they're not like most of them are light runs. Like tomorrow I have to do a hard run, but it's going to be like sprints, but it's 30 it's like 30 minutes of intervals. So it's like it's
Yeah. So
a warm
gorilla.
up and then
You're talking, you're
minute
talking about
on
like
sprint.
gorilla running.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I do a
You
minute
get-
sprint and then like 2 minutes off, minute sprint, 2 minutes off.
And when you say off, do you mean
Like
like
light
you're
jog, like very
okay?
slowly,
Yeah.
grandma
Yeah. Yeah.
pace jog.
Yeah. So yeah, gorilla running. I used to do that when I was playing football.
But
And
you only do one speed workout a week. Sometimes you don't even
mm,
do any speed workouts, depending on the week. It might be more of a moderate pace interval workout. Um, I just go off this book that kind of mixes it up for you and keeps it in the 80-20 ratio of like that's what it says is ideal for running is like you do 80% light, 20% heavy. So the heavy part is the sprints and the light part is the 80% of the rest is just like converse, like I could talk to you like this while I'm running. So whatever, literally whatever that pace is for you. So if that's like if that's literally walking for people, 80% of the time, if walking is conversational for you, not if running becomes too hard to talk, then you should be walking because otherwise you're overdoing it. Like a lot of people's problem is they're like over motivated. So when they go out to run or something, they think they can like run right away, but they should be really walking and then running. Like do walk runs. That's how I started. I just did like walk runs on the treadmill. But luckily, I had a trainer to start with on the iFit app. I
nice.
found Tommy Rivs, who's like one of the best runner trainers there is. Just randomly, I just found him. So, but he'll do like you do 30 seconds of running, 1 minute walking. Like it's like 1 minute walking, 30 seconds running. Like the running is like light jog too. It's not even you're just like getting from a walk to a run basically.
Yeah.
And then it's at the end of the series, at the end of the 10 weeks or whatever it is, you're up to 30 minutes of running continuous.
And that and what app is that?
That's the iFit app and that
Yeah,
was Tommy Rivs.
I don't have an iPhone, unfortunately.
I don't, I think you can find his stuff off of like iFit might be on more than just iPhone,
Yes. Speaking of phone, I don't even know where the fuck mine's at.
but he's a really good trainer, but I can send you the link to that book too I
Yeah,
use. But if you want it, I
sure.
know running is tough when you have I don't think you
Well,
shouldn't run it
I was
until
trying to jog and stuff when I was like 300 and something pounds, so I'm sure it's gonna be a little easier.
yeah.
I definitely don't mind the jogging and aspect. Like I'll probably just walk jog
I
to
just
start.
think once you can, that'll probably be the easiest way to maintain or keep weight off. Unless if you find CrossFit to be like more enjoyable than running or something. Like something I'm just getting at like cardio or something is gonna be
Yeah.
your best
Well,
friend
it's
for.
like I like hypertrophy workouts mainly. That's like the big thing that I like to entwine cardio into, like when I'm actually like at a gym, for example, which is like lightweight, high rep, and then
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's like 15 to 20 seconds max of rest in between the sets. So you have to like keep going and keep your heart rate up, and then
That's kind
I
of what
hit a
I
little.
think of when I think CrossFit.
Yeah, but yeah, that's but I don't necessarily like the CrossFit activities because there's like a lot more risk in terms of injury.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't even do it. I do more. I do yoga myself.
nice. Yeah,
So
I like yoga too. Yoga's cool. I'm just when I started yoga, I was significantly heavier, and it was a lot harder to do some of the poses and things because
mm,
fats and my fat is in the way.
yeah, and if you don't have a good teacher telling you adjustments or
Yeah, no, I
or
was
not adjustments
using
but like
using
modifications.
videos. Yeah, I was just using videos mainly.
Hmm.
Didn't didn't go out to do what I was doing at home. But
But I
yeah,
find
like
I do a
month.
lot of like if the book says I have a 45-minute run scheduled for that day, it also has the option for cross train. And cross train could be anything from cycling to like biking or
Yep.
swimming is a good one. Especially with if you have extra weight, like swimming is great because you have the water to help you take some of that off
Oh, for
of the
sure.
stress
Yeah, I
off,
mean, I was gonna
but you
say
still get the
water
cardio.
swimming is like the best form of cardio.
Yeah, and you get the shoulder movement, like the it's nice.
Yeah, I do like swimming. I just don't really have access to
Yeah, it's
a
hard if you don't
full
have a pool. Yeah,
indoor pool. Yeah.
if you don't have a gym with a pool or something like that. Um, what is it? But like that's an option, right? But I just do yoga as my cross train because I find when I'm doing the flow yoga, it's like the same cardio for me as light running or
Nice.
even as heavy running. Sometimes the yoga gets like intense, so it's like yeah, I have to pace myself in yoga the same way I do running in my breathing. So
Yeah,
that's
that
how I
makes
like
sense.
it. But yeah, anyways, in the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah, you wanna hop in this boy?
yeah, yeah, cool. We got Ashe. Invade happening. Like this stack is okay. Just be ready to fight here for sure. This is. I like that everyone just waits because um, you don't want to walk up
Oh
like
yeah, no.
with everyone scattered like this. It's better to collect everyone. Yeah.
I auto flash that get the kill.
We got his flash though. And if anyone chased that, they would you guys might have died because you didn't have full vision. Nice. If I walk back up. It starts off great. Back, good. Let's go back.
Yeah, I hate the time controls because it automatically puts you on directed camera. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Here, I don't like that you're clicking back. Like, why not click forward? Because you know you're gonna get two before
Yeah.
if you count this. You don't even have to count the minions here. Just look with your peripheral vision. Red wave is just bigger than blue, and you know you only need two more creeps to get level 2 or one more creep, right? Or two more? Two more.
Two more. Yeah.
So use this time to start walking up and zoning them.
Usually I do that, like the creep before, but I think in this instance, especially with the low range and the fact that like I've only got really one spell that I have to juke. I don't have to worry about the full Zyra combo yet.
What are you
I think
normally worried about?
no, like if there's something that I could potentially like int on. So like let's say if they had Nautilus and I'm like walking up to zone and I get Nautilus hooked or whatever in the middle
Well, if
of
you
the
get
wave.
Nautilus hooks, you just tap 2. You just get level 2 immediately, and then you win.
Yeah, it's fair.
Or you bait the hook. You walk up to this creep. He throws hook. You back up to the. He hits the creep, and then you just kill him. So, but in this scenario, it should just be like either go up to the bush to start zoning, or you walk up this way and Nautilus plays the bush. But just playing this far back and hitting creeps is like, if you're Samira, you're like, okay, I'll just let the wave come into me, and then I farm all the wave. She gets every last hit under the turret and is happy. The only way you gotta think, how do you make her hate her life for playing Samira? Is you get a one creep advantage, or like let's say a one. If you're playing absolute pixel perfect, you get a one auto attack advantage on a creep. Like if you're a robot, you get a one auto attack advantage. I say one creep advantage because it's more realistic to like in your head know that you have a one creep advantage rather than a one. It's harder to count one auto attack worth of HP advantage in a wave.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes it's even hard to count one minion advantage. That's why I use my peripheral. I just know, okay, red wave is bigger. You don't even have to know like exact minion count to be like, oh, this is bigger. So if it's, you just want you just want your wave slightly bigger than blue wave, and then you zone. Because if you don't zone, then what are you doing? You're just ping ponging waves into her, and then she gets 10 seconds a minute. And then you're just shoving waves. You're just pushing wave too fast, so you get ganked through this angle all the time. And you constantly have to ward this shit. If you don't stack wave here, you're gonna constantly have to ward this shit. If you stack, like, sometimes I don't even ward all game when I'm playing bot because I play the wave perfectly. So you stack wave, stack wave, stack wave, and then you crash. Because what jungler is gonna gank you when you have 3 waves stacked in the middle of the lane? You
You'd
know?
be surprised.
Well, well, if they
But
do,
that's
then you
still
kill
bad.
them.
Yeah,
You
no, no,
stand in your
yeah,
wave. This
exactly.
guy's still level 1 because you've just been stacking waves here. You know? Or in your level 2 already. Or like, you have a level lead, essentially. Or if you don't have a level lead, you have a fucking 50 creeps around you.
Yeah, no, agreed.
So what is what is a level 3 jungler gonna do in 50 creeps, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. If the worst case, you have to flash, right? And then this guy did 3 camps, bought, ganked you, but then his whole top side's gonna get taken by your jungler. Or that's their jungler, but like, in theory your jungler is like crossing to raptors, and he's gonna notice, oh, I can just invade this guy. He just ganked bot. But it's like, this maybe would have been better if we had gotten at least some chip damage first, because you had W the whole time, but somehow don't chip them at all.
Yeah, because I was standing behind the minions like a dummy.
You're just like hyper focused on getting 2.
Yeah.
But why do you want to get 2 first so you can pressure them? But it's just, you already know you have 2 first. At what point? What's like the first point you know you have 2 first?
I'll say honestly, that's
Right here.
something that
Right here. I already know you have 2 first. Right here. Because how does Samira possibly get 2 before you? If this guy has a relic shield stack, and you already have a creep advantage.
It's fair. That's something that I need to do a better job of recognizing, because like I know when I'm gonna hit level 2, but like prepping for it and knowing if I mean sometimes it's obvious and sometimes it's not, and I need to make that more consistent for sure. Because like
Yeah.
I know how to do it and I know to do it, but there's sometimes where like I just lose focus. And I will say, tiny bit of nerves whenever like live coaching and things.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
It's
you know what I
fine.
mean?
And then when you're here, just like use your A circle more. Like you see pros like tap the A circle just to see their range more, because
Yeah.
they
No,
it's
I
hard to.
I had it up the whole time.
You had it
Yeah,
the
because
whole time.
yep, I have it on spacebar, and I literally had a measuring tape on space the entire time, like the entire game.
I didn't see it the whole time. That's weird.
Yeah. Yes, it was up. I mean, I'd say at least 85% of the time, confidently. Like, there's sometimes like whenever you back, it goes away, and there were a couple times I forgot to like, repress space to get it back up. So that happened a couple times, but not many.
Um,
But I definitely had it up like large majority
I
of
don't
the
know.
time.
I just remember in lane that there was a few times I wanted you to have it up and it just wasn't up because it was like I wanted you to just be. I guess because you only put it up when you were intended to trade, but I guess I wanted you to trade more. I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was like I pretty much did what Justin did, and I have something like literally holding it down.
Okay, I guess that's weird because I thought I just had remembered moments where it was down, but it was weird. Maybe I was picturing that wrong.
Now, I was gonna say, I mean, it definitely could have happened. Like if I
Like in
came out,
these moments, like where I want it up now so that you can see when she's just about to be on that range. You should be like flickering it almost. Like I flicker it so I can move quick in between it.
yeah,
But
you have the OBS because I think that's also why I was back so far is because like I think I'm almost overdoing it because like I should have been playing up right to make her just outside of the circle, but I was playing far back like the minions are just outside of the circle, which is not good.
yeah, maybe let me stop the recording so I can see the old one.